Thanks for stopping by my random thoughts and book reviews. This series highlights a few of my favorite authors and books, especially of recent years. So today I'm sharing The Flying Cutterbucks by Kathleen M. Rodgers. The Flying Cutterbucks tells the story of Trudy, a retired flight attendant, coming to grips with the incident of her youth that still haunts her. It haunts her sister. It haunts her Aunt Star. But here's the deal. Trudy has moved home to help her mother deal with a lifetime of clutter, just stacked high throughout her childhood home. What all this stuff holds for Trudy, though, is the memories of her childhood and her adolescence and teen years. There are items, the house just screams of her pilot father who went missing over North Vietnam, 40 years ago. It holds the memories of her younger brother, Bogey, gone way too soon. And it holds the memories of that dreadful night, that incident that has kind of dug its claws in to Trudy's life. So this book has it has great twists and turns. It has moments of levity and moments of great emotion. So you really get a nice roller coaster ride while you're reading it. One of the things that I love about the Flying Cutterbucks is that it shows that you can come of age at any age. And so it challenges the genre of coming of age because, I was thrilled when I started reading this book and discovered that the protagonist is an older woman. She's not this 17, 18-year-old who is going to figure it all out and live happily ever after. Trudy has her faults. She's had stumbles. She's had trauma and tragedy, and she is learning how to move forward, how to heal, and how to pack those traumas and tragedies into the woman that she wants to be. So, and let's face it, if the protagonist is perfect, that's a pretty boring book. And so I was really drawn into Trudy because I saw a lot of myself in her. She is extremely feminine, but she is also a hardcore feminist. And of course, I'm going to love a story with a hardcore feminist at its front and center. This book also has a good helping of political angst and discussion. It forces the reader to examine what is it to be a woman in America, especially now. How are we supposed to move forward? Do we even want to? And I think that's what a great novel does, is that a great novel entertains us, but it also forces us to consider different aspects of life. And it forces us to consider, what are the lessons in this book that I can apply to my own life? And how will this novel affect my own life? And how will it appear in my life? And The Flying Cutterbucks is definitely one of those books that the lessons will stick with you. And the discussion that goes on in this book will stick with you. And that's one of the reasons why I would say this book is a great read for women, of course, especially for those of you like me, middle-aged and heading on up the birthday ladder. So, but I would also say that this book is important for men to read, for men to understand and continue to grow their knowledge of what it's like to be a woman in America. So The Flying Cutterbucks is available, of course, all over the place. But if you want to shop small, like I love to do, and you know what I'm going to say, I'm going to put it in the description of how to order this book from my favorite indie bookshop, the Haunted Bookshop in downtown Mobile. I'll put a link down there, so all you have to do is click the link and it'll take you right to the special orders page. So, Flying Cutterbucks, Kathleen M. Rodgers, definitely a must read. Thanks. See you next time.